have tuned in to Just Vlog with Melody, and today we are going to be taking a look at how charcoal is made here in Ghana. And so it's a local typically that is making it, that specializes in this particular production of charcoal. So he'll make it and then he'll sell it to the local market, to women who are out to sell, and then they'll take it, buy it from him, and make a profit. So let's go take a look at how this charcoal is made. Okay, so we are here where they are preparing to make charcoal. And it's in the woods, y'all. It's in the bushes. I hope it ain't no snakes in here, because y'all know how I feel about the snakes, okay? So here we are, and he is preparing to make charcoal. So the way that they do it here, it's not like in the States. In the States, it's like little squares, but here they make it from trees. So what he is doing is he is chopping down trees and basically cleaning the trees and preparing to cut them up in little pieces. And then he is going to begin the process of charcoal making. So what kind of tree is this? Is it a particular tree, or is it any tree?
You can use any tree.
Oh, any tree. Okay.
Any tree. And I think they he's going to chop it like the way he's doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
And right after he's going to arrange it like that, and he's going to cover it with the sand.
Is he doing that here, or is he moving it?
No, he's going to do it here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
So is he going to chop it?
And that is the reason why he has cleared the parts.
Okay, so that he can bury it.
He can bury the trees, the woods.
Okay.
Again, yeah. So the woods will be buried with fire under and covered with sand, and it's going to produce the charcoal. Exactly. So this is the starting process of it. So probably the next time we come, he's going to cover it with the sand, and hopefully you're going to get your charcoal.
Yay! Gonna get some charcoal. And this charcoal is natural, has no chemicals, of course. It's, as you can see, directly from a tree. And so he's just chopping it in little pieces, organizing it.
He's going to light it on, he's going to light it on fire, then cover it with the sand.
Okay.
Everything will be burnt, and you can just take everything off.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It will burnt in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
everything
pieces. You come out.
But he's going to chop this smaller, or is he leaving it big like this?
He's leaving it big like this.
So
the moment it gets smoked, it breaks into pieces.
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
It breaks into pieces itself.
Okay.
So they make sure they arrange it very firmly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when they cover the sand, it's going to be very firm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And we are in the middle of the forest, y'all. Like, literally surrounded by the forest. Ooh, snake century. I cannot believe that I'm even here right now. Heaven help me. The things we do for YouTube. Okay, so we're walking back out of the trees. It's these bugs. It's crazy. The insects that's flying in here. Goodness. So we are here, and he has just finished piling the sticks up. He has now set the sticks on fire. As you guys can see the smoke coming. And, ooh, it's pretty strong. As you can see, the fire burning right there.
Yeah, burn the inside.
So what he did was he set the sticks on fire, and then he piled the dirt on top of it.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna smoke. Is it gonna smoke the whole
The
time?
whole,
The whole time.
the whole.
How many days?
Maybe 5 days or so.
5 days or so.
Yes.
Okay, and it'll be
This one
finished.
is a small one.
What was that?
It's a small.
Oh, it's
charcoal.
small charcoal. Okay. So after 5 days, he's saying that the process will be complete.
Yes, you go down and then remove it.
Okay.
Remove the charcoals.
Okay, so you're gonna remove
Yeah.
the dirt after 5 days.
5
And
days.
once you remove the dirt, then it'll all be broken up
Yeah.
and it will be charcoal.
Broken piece.
Mm-hmm. And then it will be charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal.
Wow. Okay, so 5 days I have to come back so I can see
Okay.
what it looks like. So we are day 3 here at the charcoal making. And as you can see, I don't want to walk in the bushes, but it's raining out here. It's raining. It's raining. And it is still burning. As you can see, the smoke is still coming up. So despite the rain, the way he's compiled the dirt on top of the sticks, it's kept it well. So even though it's raining, day 3, we're still going. So today we are on day 4 of our charcoal burning process. And as you can see, it's still smoking away. And it has been now 4 days and it is still going and burning as strong as it was the day that he buried it all. And so it's raining again out here. And so I'm not going into the bush. This is the path. That's the path you got to take, which doesn't look much like a path because it's really not. It's a bunch of woods and bushes. And I'm just not about to go climb through all of them sticks and trees and stuff while it's raining. And it's not raining hard, it's drizzling just like it was the other day. And it just amazes me that despite the fact that it's been raining, because we're in rain season here in Ghana, despite the fact that it's been raining, it has not put out this unquenchable fire that is contained underneath this dirt. Day 4, and I'm still amazed that it's still burning. So tomorrow is the 5th day, the last day, the final process, and so we should have some completed charcoal by tomorrow. So let's wait and see what happens. So we are here, day 5 of the process of making charcoal. And we are about to walk through these woods. Heaven help us all, because you already know how I feel about these snakes and things. But let's see what it looks like. What are the final results? Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Here he is, and he's shoveling out all the dirt so we can get to the sticks. Look at that. Look at that charcoal. And it just broke apart, as you guys can see, on its own. And look, some of it's still even on fire. And I'm just amazed at how the dirt has kept this despite the rain that's been going on in Ghana. It's still managed to complete this charcoal process. And so this is what it looks like. We have natural charcoal straight out of the trees. And so now the locals will take this, they'll buy it. So here we have found some charcoal at the local market. We're seeing how the process works. So it's amazing that it started from a tree branch and now it is here at the local market. So this is a local food stand, and so they have charcoal here because she cooks food. So she has some charcoal here to complete her business for the day. And you can still hear the heat. So it's still sizzling and cooking. It's still on fire. Still has fire to it. Is there still pieces that have to cook? Like this one isn't finished?
Oh, so they're not finished.
Oh, not finished.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay, so you got to put it back.
Yeah. This one too.
Oh, that one too. Okay. So some of them, guys, even after 5 long days, is still not finished yet. So he has to put them back in to finish cooking. It's amazing. So this is way different from the charcoal that we know in the States, because in the States, I don't know what the charcoal is made out of, but it's for sure not natural charcoal like this. And you see how the dirt is still smoking. So he's cooling it down now by sprinkling some water on it. Just a little bit of water just to cool it, because it's still on fire all of these days later.
So I want to put the sand for top.
Hmm?
I want to put the sand for the top.
Oh, you're going to put more sand on it. Does that help cool it down?
Because of the fire.
Oh, okay. That helps cool. Okay. So he's putting sand right now over the charcoal that's completed because it helps to
The fire get inside.
further cool the charcoal down. Look at these bugs out here.
What in here, one?
Which way?
So I think it's only taking few of it.
Okay, so this is it.
I'll take this one.
But there are
Okay.
still some that needs to be done.
You're not selling this one. You're taking this one to use home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, guys, so that completes the process of the charcoal making.
You're going to take when the fire just go down, and then it takes everything
Like this. Like
from
this.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
This is the finished product.
the finished product.
And that's what it looks like. Charcoal. And then it burns just like it does like normal charcoal in the States. It burns the same way, but it's more healthier because it's created using a natural process. And of course it's made out of trees. There's no chemicals added to it. And so it's healthier to consume when you're cooking on top of this because it's natural.
and it's medicinal purposes. Is for probably when you have any stomach upset, you can chew some.
Oh, really? The charcoal?
Yeah.
Oh, so it has medicinal purposes too. I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you take poison, anything poisonous, charcoal can help cleanse everything in the stomach.
Oh, okay.
So it has its own medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so do they make, is activated charcoal made from this? They have like a black powder charcoal. It's called activated charcoal.
Yeah.
Is that made from this?
Yeah.
So what do they do? They just grind it up?
So you can just grind it up and just drink it when you have stomach upset.
I'm gonna get some of these charcoals, y'all, and try to create some activated charcoal using it.
Hot.
And Emerald's here. She's acting crazy. Yeah, you see the charcoal process? Look at this. So amazing.
So,
Yes, look at this. When you can eat it, guys. How does it taste?
no.
It doesn't have any taste to it?
No taste. It doesn't. It's not bitter. No, it's that sweet. So it's very medicinal. No, very, very medicinal. So that's the end product. Yeah. So we had our charcoal.
Yeah.
Side and sealed.
So y'all heard it. It can be done anywhere. So if you're in the States, you don't have to be in Ghana to get natural charcoal. Matter of fact, don't even go to the store no more and purchase charcoal, okay? It's no good for your body. Causes cancer. Got all type of chemicals in it. Why? Why do that when you can just make your own charcoal? So you've seen how the process goes. You've seen the steps that is necessary to take in order to create. So get to create it, make your own charcoal, and guess what? You can turn it into activated charcoal, which is sold all over the place in the States. But you can even use it and make your own activated charcoal at home, and there you have it. It's used for many different things. So not just cooking, but you can brush your teeth. If you have an upset stomach, you can use it for your upset stomach.
Food poisoning.
Yeah. Chew some.
And if you want to, you see,
Let me taste a piece.
At times when your food is like, how do you call it, as aged, you just put some here in Africa. When your soup is a bit aged, you just put some of the charcoal inside to keep it good.
I actually like this.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm an ice eater. I love ice. I love chewing ice because I love the way the crunch of the ice is. And this taste, it has no taste to it. It's tasteless. It's nice and crunchy. It tastes like a snack, but it's tasteless. But I would imagine if you want to get creative, you could season it with some cinnamon or something and eat it. But it's good. It's not bad. And so we're going to take a few pieces, and when we get to the house, I'm going to make some activated charcoal.
I had our natural charcoal right here, and I think that's the whole way of doing natural charcoal.
Exactly.
So you can also do it in the house if you have some trees, cut it down, follow the process, and I think you can also do it.
Can people do this in the States too, or is it only in Ghana?
When you have when you are in the
tree, all you need is trees.
Yeah, you can do that. So everywhere you are, try it and see.
Okay, guys. So listen, y'all heard it. Try it. Kim, thank you so much for showing us how this charcoal process works. And thank you for gifting us with some. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So when you're making charcoal, you want to make sure that you're using trees that are aged. You don't want to get trees that's babies or that's super young. You want to get some older branches. You can use branches, right? Using the tree branches?
No, the tree branches is like, you see all this, you can use all this, something like this.
Okay, so you want to use trees that are older. They don't have to be super old, but you can see that this one isn't like super old, but it's not exactly young either. So you want to make sure that whatever tree that you're using that is aged somewhat. And then all you have to do is just chop down the branches, arrange them in a pile. Then you're going to set the wood on fire. After you set the wood on fire, you're going to take sand and you're just going to pack the sand on top of the branches that you've set on fire. And then you're going to leave it there. You're not going to touch it, uncover it, or anything for 5 days. So you're just going to let it cook and simmer for 5 days. After 5 days is over, then you're going to go ahead and start uncovering. But even after 5 days, you still may have some that's not finished. So, and you'll know that it's not finished because it won't be black. It'll still have that tree-like color to it and texture. So when it's completely done through and through, it will be completely black and it'll look like charcoal. So that's how you'll know that it's finished. And also you've seen us eating some of it, and that's because it was fresh out the sand. So it was still hot. He had just cooled it down, as you guys seen, by pouring water on it. So that's why we were able to bite into it so easily, because it's just like, you know, eating bread fresh out the oven. It's nice and soft and moist and delicious, but if you let it for a little while, it's gonna get hard. So my babe was saying that it doesn't get super hard, but it does harden. So it may not be as easy to just bite into it the way you seen us do just now. So don't go biting into charcoal and then trying to come and sue Just Vlog because y'all broke your teeth, okay? And so it's also important that when you're making charcoal that you're getting trees that are dry. So you want to make sure that they're dry very well. You don't want to go digging and rumbling around in the bushes the day after rain trying to make some charcoal, okay? Epic fail. Don't do it. Make sure that the tree is very well dried before you attempt to create your own charcoal at home. Okay, and so we are going to begin this process of creating this charcoal. So as you guys can see, I am on a rough surface. We have tiles all throughout, and so I don't want to risk the chance of cracking one of them. We, as you can see, have areas that are being redone. So I'm going to use this rough surface to begin this process. So for starters, we have our charcoal. Next, we have, you need something in order to crush it with. So I've collected this stone. And then finally, I have a Ziploc bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the charcoal from this black plastic bag into this Ziploc bag to just make sure that it is well sealed. So when I begin the process of crushing it, that the charcoal is not spilling all over the place. I have the charcoal already inside of my Ziploc bag tied up, and now I am going to begin the process of making some activated charcoal. So let's go. I'm going to place it on the surface here. I'm going to take my rock that I have collected, and I'm just going to begin to crush. Crush, 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 crush. So I'm just crushing, crushing, crushing. Crushing. As I'm crushing, I'm noticing that there's some holes develop in the bag. So in a minute, I am going to go into the house and get another bag and double it up, just because I don't want my activated charcoal flying all over the place after I'm done crushing it. The goal is to use it, not fly in the atmosphere. So I have my second bag, and now I am going to take this bag and put it into the second bag to prevent any spillage from happening, which has already occurred. Because while I was going to get the first bag, my daughter picked it up, so some of it spilled out. But no worries, it's only a little bit, and I still have a whole bag full, so at least she didn't spill too much out. Okay, so now that I've doubled up, I am going to begin continuing to smash. So you don't want to do this super hard, and this one is getting a hole too. I think this stone is a little bit too rough. So let's turn it around on a more smooth area. And now you don't want to like hit it too hard. Like you don't want to pound it like you're fighting life. But you just want to gently just put a little force behind it so that you're crushing it well. Not too hard, because again, you don't want to tear the bag, which I've already done, and I had to double it. Okay, and then we're going to switch it to the other side, and then begin crushing the other side also. I'm starting to get holes in it again. I would suggest using like a real sturdy bag for this. Apparently Unfortunately, the Ziploc bag I have is just a little flimsy, so it keeps getting holes. So when you do this, make sure you're using a real durable plastic bag, not one that's going to easily break. So the charcoal has not blended all the way. It's not fine and smooth as it should be. See, it's still in chunks. So I've decided to put it in this blender and let the blender complete the rest of the process. So let's see what happens. So I've just finished blending it, and now as you can see, it is smooth the way activated charcoal is supposed to be. So for now, I'm just gonna pour my activated charcoal in this bowl. And eventually when I'm finished, I have more to blend, another whole bowl full. So when I'm done eventually, then I'm just gonna store it in this Ziploc bag. There you have it, guys, activated charcoal. And this was all created naturally. I didn't even expect this part of the video. This was a surprise even to me. But yes, won't he do it? So in today's video, we not only got the opportunity to see in full how charcoal is made, but we also got to make some activated charcoal. No more going to the store trying to find activated charcoal if you're a big fan of it like I was when I was in the States. I even learned something new today because I never knew that charcoal, activated charcoal, was made literally from sticks. So, you know, you never know what you're getting in the market these days in the States. They say it's one thing, it could be another, who knows, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If you're making it yourself in your very own kitchen, then you know for sure that it is 100% natural. And so that is the best way to go, in my opinion. Now, if you have a powerful blender, then you don't have to worry about using a stone to crush it, essentially. I did that because the blender that I have is a very cheap one, just like a standard typical plastic blender. Doesn't do much. And so I didn't want to take the chance of messing the blade up. So that is why I took the initiative to crush it with a stone before I put it in the blender. So if you're like me, that's the best way to go. But if you have a really good, high, powerful blender, then you don't even need to do that. You can just literally take the sticks and put it in there and let the blender do its job. But yeah, I guess it's not a bad idea, you know, even if you have a good blender, to just use a stone and crush it up and break it into littler pieces so that it's easier for the blender to do what it gotta do. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get the charcoal making, y'all.